back to Jamie's Man Cave and another beer review for you. It's been a little while, but we're back, and it's by the time this gets uploaded, we'll probably be way into November. But I have got a sweet pumpkin spiced ale. I think it's an ale, and it's ales from the Crypt. And I really do like the can art all over this, so we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute or two. Ales from the Crypt, Volume 3, Sweet Pumpkin Spiced. It's called Howl You Doing, and it is a collaboration from Dean of the Dead, Werewolf Beer, and Jason Miller. So Dean of the Dead is a website and social media page which seems to be everything to do with horror, basically. So they've got a certain selection and a couple of sort of limited runs of horror-based beers, this being one of them. They've got a selection of hot sauces, they've got some merch, and they do lots of social media posts around sort of horror type conventions throughout the country and even abroad, I think. So a really interesting page to follow. Werewolf Beer, their tagline is an American brewery in London, I think. So I play on the American Werewolf in London, and again, they make different types of beers based in the UK and different types of horror themes. You know where we're going with it all. And Jason Miller, I believe, is the artist that has done all of the can art and the pictures and design. So, as I said, we've had a few issues with the Royal Mail and getting these things delivered in time. So, I think we've still, within the time frame that's good for posting this, being November, we've still got a bit of time before all of the seasonal Christmas beers kick in. So why not give it a taste, get it on the channel so that you can see what's going on. A little bit of a read up on back, a little bit of a spiel on it really. Well now, boys and ghouls, I can see you're all back for more tasty ales from the collaboration series Ales from the Crypt. It's good to know that you're all liking them so far. We needed something special for our Halloween edition brew, so I thought let's give them a pumpkin to talk about. Let me introduce you to Volume 3. This mouth-watering full moonshine is a sweet pumpkin spiced ale, brewed proudly in Camden Town by none other than American brewery in London themselves, Werewolf Beer. Containing malted barley, water, hops and yeast, this is the most authentic pumpkin beer this side of the pond, and clocks in at 4.5% ABV. Knock a few cans of this back and you'll definitely agree that life is good. I call this one Q Wolf Whistle, Howl You Doing? And obviously there's all of their social media accounts and stuff at the bottom of there, which I'll probably just link into the description. Great can art, really like it. 4.5% sweet pumpkin spice ale. Let's get some poured out. See what we're working with. Looks a bit dark in there. A bit of a brownie sort of, brownie type colour. Brownie ruby, maybe. Okay. Wow. There's definitely some spice. You can get the smell of the spice straight away. There's some like a toffee caramel type aromas. It smells like it's going to be sweet, which is what it says on the tin. So hopefully, I mean, pumpkin beers for me, I always find them difficult to place the pumpkin. Don't usually get the pumpkin through that much because it doesn't seem to be that strong of a flavour, and then it might just be masked by some spice type flavours or a sweetness depending on what type of sort of style of beer that they're using. So let's see what we've got here. Shall we have a taste? There's a definite spice, like a almost like a fruit cake. Not too far off a Christmas pudding. Them type of spices, you know, the autumn, winter spices. There's a toffiness or a caramel to it. Spice, toffee, caramel, bit of malt. Very light, I think, on the pumpkin. To get that slight. It's hard to place, isn't it? Pumpkin. So there's a slight sort of mouthfeel in terms of like a smoothness, like a puree type. Then there's a little bit of that sweetness that you get from a pumpkin or butternut squash, carrot, them kind of flavours. Mixed in with a slight earthiness, very slight, but mainly you're getting the sort of caramel toffee, malts, like a fruited sponge cake, I would say. Carrot cake, carrot and walnut cake, down that road. Very good. Out of the pumpkin beers I've tried, it's a good one. I like that. So that was Ales from the Crypt, Sweet Pumpkin Spice, Howl You Doing, from Dean and the Dead, Werewolf Beer and Jason Miller. And I will see you on the next one. Cheers.